BIAFRAN news. Nnamdi Kanu's family can't sack Michael Zekome and Aloysius Ejimakor. IPOB laments. Yo, my wonderful people. Greetings to you all. I beg. I don't feel normal me. I just want to do something extraordinary today. Without not take much of our time, let us read the headline that we have here before we can be able to expatiate and go straight into the reason why we are here this very Wednesday morning. If you never subscribe to my channel, my dear brother, my dear sister, my viewers, my subscribers, as you are watching me, please, the only sacrifice you can do is to make sure that this video go viral. Even if you cannot subscribe, there's no problem. But make sure that you share every of my content. As you don't like it, some people out there like it. Even if you like it, still you can as well share it. Let your next door neighbor know what is happening at or in Okute Daily Talk News Channel, Volume 2. So, my dear wonderful people in the house, the lovers of freedom and the lovers of Biafra, it don't happen when we carry waka enter into the news of this day. This one is coming from the director, the owner of Voice of Nigeria, Osita Okechukwu. What he says will marvel you. Southeast does not need appointment from Tinubu's government. His reasons is best known to him, and I quite appreciate and agree with him that we don't need anything that got to do with appointment, no. Because the people that have appointed in the past have not achieved anything at the federal level other than using that office to enrich themselves and their entire generation while the poor masses are suffering. What we need in the southeastern region is infrastructure, referendum. Give us something that will make all our brothers and sisters that have been scattered all over the world and all over the country to come back home. One, we need a very well-equipped seaport, international airport of international standard, both cargo and passenger airport. We need it in the southeast. Good road and whatever it is, you people can go ahead and squandering the money. This is what we need, and we can develop the economy of the southeast on our own. The southeast has never depended on government. Almost every development we have in the southeast have been individual effort from men that have traveled while the whole world. We have a lot of entrepreneurship. We have a lot of people who are into import and export. I mean, a lot of things. We have the gift. We can do it. Even people where they into pressing, we still develop. Yes, now because somebody will travel out there, go to Obodo Ibo or anywhere else. After he press finish, he come back home with the money that he got and develop our own region. But our so-called appointees in the federal level or in the state level, we get the money from that our own state and take it to another state and go there to invest, or even take it to another country to go there and invest. So it makes no sense. I agree with you, Osita Okechukwu. Thank you for this. Your. Despite the fact that not often the same thing. APC people, All Poverty Congress. Atiku will emerge victorious at presidential tribunal. Bode George, the chieftain of PDP. Hudu Yanusa Are, confusion over Adama Warek's investigation. What kind of confusion? This man have committed offense. Let him go and answer to the law. He is not answerable to any human being but to the law. You are a disappointment. Oba of Benin tackles Buhari's minister, Abba. Okay, later we will come back to know why Oba of Benin, Oba Ewure too, they provoke and para for the former minister under Buhari's regime. PDP Board of Trustees acting chairman, optimistic about regaining stolen mandate in court. Okay, we agree with you. Abia traders expect transformation as OT appoints leaders for Aba Umuahia markets. 5 things Tinubu should do to fix Nigeria. Arewa youths. So my wonderful people, please, I don't want to take much of your time because a lot of my fans complain that I talk too much. I don't want to talk too much again. In short, I want to be doing this deaf and dumb sign of news. Since when I say that they talk too much, make I just do deaf and dumb news. So that the only thing we're going to hear and I just and I'm going to just use my hand to control the whole thing. You see me or you don't see me, up to you. I bet you cannot mind me. Let us go straight to the reason why we are here. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB on Thursday, insisted that, not on Thursday, on Wednesday, sorry, that is today, insisted that the lead council of its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, Michael Zekome, and Ifeanyi Ejiofor have not been sacked. Imam Powerful, the IPOB spokesperson, said the statement he credited to Kanu's family members that Michael Zekome and Ejiofor have been sacked should be disregarded as false. Powerful said Zekome and Ejiofor are IPOB's lawyer, hence can't be sacked by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family. In a statement, Imam Powerful said those spreading the laughable rumors that Ejiofor and Zekome have been sacked should desist from doing so for their own good. A statement by Powerful reads, IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who engage these dependable legal luminaries, are very confident in their legal prowess. Biafrans and lovers of Biafran freedom across the world should ignore the purported statement from the so-called brothers of our leader because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu regards IPOB members as his brothers and sisters. The legal representation contract between IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Prof. Michael Zekome, SAN, and Sir Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor are still intact. They are not Kanu's family lawyers, but IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers. We encourage our lead counsels and other members of the legal team not to be distracted or discouraged in their fight for the unconditional release of Kanu from the DSS dungeon as the court has ordered. The agenda of IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's enemies is to get the lead counsel angry and abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Their agenda is dead on arrival as the lead counsel are not amateur to intimidation and blackmail. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu once said publicly, in this Biafran struggle, I have no brothers and no sisters except IPOB members. Therefore, any so-called brother claiming of speaking for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS dungeon is making a jest of himself. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not in detention because of his family, but because of Biafran's freedom. Of course, that is the simple truth. Everybody must be careful because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has gone beyond Kanu's family. He is a leader and face of Biafra. In other words, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of over 75 to 80 million Biafrans, both in locally and in diaspora. He is a national asset for Biafrans and must be protected from the wolverine and jackals that are planning to make sure that he rots in jail. Southeast does not need appointment from Tinubu government. Osita Okechukwu laments. The Director General of the Voice of Nigeria, Osita, or Mr. Osita Okechukwu, says the Southeast does not need political appointments or political appointees from the President Bola Tinubu-led administrations. Nigerian report that Okechukwu, a chieftain of the All Poverty Congress APC, made this known in an interview with Daily Sun on Tuesday, which is yesterday. According to Okechukwu, the Southeast region needs infrastructural development more than political appointees or appointments and other things from the Tinubu administration. I 100% agree with you because the appointees can never in any way defend the integrity of the Southeast rather than their own selfish desire or stomach infrastructural something. The ABC chieftain, however, said the Southeast may turn out as the greatest beneficiary of President Tinubu's administration at the end of the tenure. If you say so, let us keep watch. He also expressed worry that the Southeast, which is a major tripod of Nigeria, does not have any real leadership position in the 10th National Assembly. He said the question on the Southeast not getting a juicy position is Germany. As a foundation member of the All Progressive Congress APC, I am confronted on daily basis with the same questions. Permit me to state clearly that I am not opposed to the Southeast getting juicy appointments in this administration. I am cleaning this fork so that those food is ready, politicians will not smoke me, according to Osita Okechukwu. I repeat that I am not opposed to anyone from the Southeast getting juicy appointments. What I know is a historical fact is that if it is good in any geopolitical zone of our dear country, it will be good to Ndibo. Nobody can kill the beetle. We live in all the nooks and crannies of our dear country and invest therein. This is the position one of my mentors, Senator Chuba Okadibo of blessed memory, kept reminding Ndibo when he was alive. However, as one posited earlier, democracy is a big elephant with many parts, and its growth throughout history has been incremental. Democracy is not revolutionary but evolutionary. Therefore, the Southeast may be turned out as the greatest beneficiary of President Tinubu's administration in the fullness of time. An Igbo adage admonishes that you don't count your gain until the market is over, according to Osita Okechukwu. Atiku will emerge victorious at the presidential tribunal, according to a PDP chieftain, Bode George. A former deputy national chairman of the People's Democratic Party PDP, Bode George, has said the party's presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar will emerge victorious at the presidential election petition tribunal in Abuja. George, who is a member of the integrity group opposed to Atiku's presidential ambition, stated this in an interview on Channel Television Politics today on Tuesday. The PDP chieftain asked Nigerians to wait for the outcome of the judiciary, stating that he would recognize President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the Nigerian leader the day his electoral victory is affirmed by the court. He said, "Let's wait for the outcome of the judiciary. The process is not over. The day the process is over and the court pronounce him as the president, we have no way to fight but to pray for Nigeria and move on," according to Chieftain Bode George. George said he would take permission from the PDP should the president approach him to work together for the good of the country, adding that he remains a solid member of the party. Former Benue State Governor Orton speaks on visit to the EFCC office. The ex-governor of Benue State, Samuel Orton, has clarified that his visit to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission office, EFCC, was voluntary and in response to their invitation. This statement comes amid rumors suggesting that Orton had been detained at the EFCC zonal headquarters in Makurdi. Orton's media aide, Tava Akase, stated that the former governor's visit to the EFCC demonstrated his readiness to address any question related to his governors in the last 8 years. He assured that Orton was not arrested or detained during his visit to their office. Hudu Yanosa Are, confusion over Adamawa's resident electoral commission's investigation, according to them. Uncertainty has emerged over the fate of the joint panel of the Nigerian Police Force (NPF), the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), and the Department of State Service (DSS) investigating the suspended Adamawa State resident electoral commissioner Hudu Yanusa Are. According to the Punch, the panel may have been abandoned the matter following the retirement of the panel's chairman, Assistant Inspector General of Police Garoba Omar. Recall that Adamawa Reg had declared the governorship candidate of All Poverty Congress APC, Aisha Dahiru, popularly known as Binani, as the winner of the Adamawa State governorship election when the collation of results was not yet to be completed. This was followed by an announcement by INEC proclaiming the declaration of Yanusa Are as null and void, while the Reg was summoned to INEC headquarters in Abuja but failed to honor the invitation. The electoral umpire further wrote to the police asking them to investigate, and if found culpable, prosecute Yanusa Are for alleged electoral infractions. The IG subsequently asked for an investigative team to collaborate with INEC on the matter, as the electoral umpire revealed that he didn't know the whereabouts of the suspended Adamawa Reg. Source disclosed to the aforementioned platform that the joint panel hadn't sat on Yanusa Are's case for over 2 weeks. A source said the suspended Adamawa Reg Yanusa Are's case has been abandoned. Even the panel investigating the matter hasn't sat for over 2 weeks now. As you know, the chairman of the panel, AIG, Omar, has retired since May, and since his retirement, no one has been appointed to head the panel. When contacted following his retirement on 15th May, Omar said he had no knowledge of the matter since his retirement. You know, I have left the police now. I have no knowledge of the matter. Kindly reach out to the first public relations officer, Omar said in a telephone conversation or interview. When contacted in May, the FPRO, Ulumiyiwa Adejobi, said, the chairman of the panel has retired, but I will make findings about the matter and revert to you. However, nothing has been heard of the matter till date. When contacted again on Friday, Adejobi directed the news platform to reach out to INEC over the matter. Kindly ask INEC, he said. Speaking to INEC, the electoral body stated that all inquiries should be directed to the police. The chief press secretary to INEC chairman, Rotimi Oyekami, said, it is the police that can answer your question, not INEC. We don't have any investigative powers. Wahala, no, they finish. This matter is died and forgotten. Buhari disappointment. Oba of Benin tackles Buhari's minister, Abba. Oba of Benin, Oba Ewure too, has expressed total disappointment over what he described as the lopsided representation by the immediate past Minister of State, Budget and National Planning, Prince Clem Abba Onyibo. According to News Agency of Nigeria, the Oba said this in a statement in Benin by Mr. Iguabora Osaibovo, the chief press secretary to the monarch. The king noted that while in office, the ex-minister failed to extend ministerial benefits to Edo South and Edo Central Senatorial District. That is what they keep doing. But after retiring now, he will still come back to these two same people, maybe in 4 years to come or in 8 years to come, to look for appointments. No, not to look for appointments, for them to vote for him. So that we go, then he will promise you heaven and earth without not delivering any single promise. You have been a minister for 8 years under Buhari, yet you couldn't do anything for your people. The Oba of Benin, Oba Ewure too, has expressed total disappointment over what he described as a lopsided representation by the immediate past minister. According to the statement, Oba Ewure too expressed disappointment while responding to the minister who was on a thank you visit to the palace for his role in his appointment as a minister by former President Muhammadu Buhari. Oba Ewure noted that having benefited from the goodwill that led to his appointment, Abba should have reciprocated the kind gesture to the entire 3 senatorial zones of the state rather than engage in politics of disintegration. Oba Ewure advised all Edo indigenes to use their good offices to attract development to the state and to better the laws of the people. He said the ex-one minister of the state budget and planning performed below expectations and during his past 8 years as a minister in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. PDP Board of Trustees acting chairman optimistic about regaining stolen mandate in court. The acting chairman of the Board of Trustees for the People's Democratic Party PDP Senator Adolphus Wabara expressed his belief on Tuesday that the court will return their stolen mandate from the last presidential election. Wabara's declaration came during a meeting of the party's National Working Committee Selecting Committee in Abuja. He said, as our acting national chairman mentioned, they stole our mandate. We hope the tribunal and the court will give us back our stolen mandate. Notable party figures such as the presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, his running mate Ifeanyi Okowa, and the former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, were absent. Nevertheless, the acting national chairman of the party, Ambassador Omar Damagun, urged members to bury past differences and seek practical solutions to the party's issues. Wabara, visibly pleased with the turnout, said, frankly speaking, I didn't expect that we still have this number in our party. I want to congratulate all of us for having faith in this party. This is what will make us strong to claim our stolen victory. We should not despair. We are all in politics. Wabara or Wabara ended by advising restraint in internal criticism within the party, adding, "Let us watch how we attack ourselves. There will be time for that. The BOT awaits or ways to take some advisory decisions, but then this is not the time for that," according to Adolphus Wabara. Abia traders expect transformation as Choma Oti appoints leaders for Aba Umuahia market. The traders in different markets in Abia and Aba and Umuahia, Abia State, have expressed the hope of improved fortunes and ease of doing businesses after Governor-elect Oti appointed members and of the management committee of the market across Aba and Umuahia, the state capital. Oti had on Wednesday approved the appointment of chairman and members of management committee for market in the commercial city of Aba and Umuahia, the state capital. A statement by Mr. Chimeze Okayebu, the special advisor to Oti on trade and commerce, said the appointees will be inaugurated on Thursday, that is tomorrow, at the Ministry of Trade and Investment in Umuahia, the state capital. In their reaction, some traders at Areada International Market, Aba, Echoke Shopping Center, Aba, and Orie Ohabiam Market, also in Aba, called for a better relationship between the traders and the leaders and also appealed for special government attention to their needs. They tasked the new administration in the state and the newly appointed committee members to ensure that traders are not subjected to multiple taxation and intimidation as they allegedly experienced before or in the past administration. The traders, including Onyema Jackson, Basi Ekwerugo, and Carlo Onoa, while commending Governor Oti for suspending collection of levies, said they were prepared to cooperate with the state government on its next step in organized revenue payment. Listing alleged intimidation, bad roads, poor electricity as some of the challenges they faced. They expressed hopes the government will tackle them in line with Oti's election campaign promises. Also speaking, some traders and auto mechanics at Oheya Auto Parts Market in Umuahia, South Local Government Area, praised Governor Oti for reconstituting the market leadership while regretting that the two previous administrations in the state did not fulfill its promises, placing the market behind its peers. At Ubani Ibeku Market, Mike Obu and Chizoba Amechi appealed to the new management committee of the market to attract special government attention to their challenges in the area. The Ubani traders lamented that their businesses' fortunes nosedived after their relocation from the demolished Umuahia main market in 2013. They praised Oti for intervening in the issue of levies in the state and promised to support the new management committee. Daily Post gathered that Areada International Market, Echoke Shopping Center, Aba Ngwa Road Market, Aba, Asa Nentu Market, Aba GSM Market, among others in the commercial city, are among those whose new leadership will be inaugurated by the governor on Thursday, which is tomorrow. Also, some major markets like the Ubani Ibeku Ultra Modern Market, Timber Industrial Market,